True reasons why men lose interest in a woman. Reason 1, he believes things are going too easy. A man loses interest in a woman because he believes things are going too easy in the relationship. This might sound a bit weird because if he likes you, it shouldn't matter at all. That is not completely true. A man likes to hunt, he wants to feel that he has conquered you. In other words, he wants to do his best for you. A man loses interest when a relationship is taken for granted. This can happen after one date, but sometimes also after a long time in the relationship. When he has the feeling that he doesn't have to make the effort, he won't appreciate you as highly. He will value you less and is less likely to enter into a relationship with you if you just started dating. So he literally loses interest in you. What can you do about it? Simple. Have him make an effort for you. Make it challenging. I don't mean that you should act like an ice queen, but don't make it too easy for him. Reason 2, work is currently more important to him. A guy is busy at work and can't pick up when his girlfriend is calling. A relationship takes up a lot of time and energy, and there are only 24 hours in a day. When his career is more important to him, he will eventually wonder if your relationship is worth the effort. And he will think, this relationship is all good, but it affects my career. What he does next is up to him. But in a case like this, try not to put too much pressure on him. When men lose interest, it is often because they feel too much pressure. So to add even more pressure is not a good idea. Even if you want to know where you stand at that moment, give him some space to make a choice. This way you will increase the chance that he will eventually choose you. Reason 3, he no longer likes you. The guy spends time on his phone rather than spending time with his girlfriend because he has lost interest in her. You might have heard the expression that you will truly get to know each other once you are in a relationship. And that is correct. When you are only dating, you can hide things from each other, but this is a different story once you are in a relationship. You literally expose yourself to each other. So it is possible that he will see you in a completely different light. And this actually puts him off a bit. He is probably afraid to tell you this, but when it happens, you will notice that he loses interest in you. There are 2 things you can do. Let him go. This might be difficult, but keep in mind that you deserve a man who loves you despite your minor flaws. Get him to fall in love with you again, so he will become more interested in you. In this article, you can read about the best ways to do this. If you recognize a lot of the signs in the article, then you know he still likes you and that there has to be another reason for him to lose interest. Reason 4, he was never interested in a serious relationship. A man loses his interest in a woman because never wanted a serious relationship to begin with. This reason is not very nice, simply because it may be painful for you. But men are sometimes just looking for a person to talk to, a playmate in bed, someone who gives him attention. In other words, he was never interested in a serious relationship. So the moment you bring this up is the moment he loses interest in you. In this case, it is best to let him go. Forcing a relationship with someone who never really liked you is asking for trouble. And let's be honest, you deserve so much more. Reason 5, you suddenly expect more from him. A man loses interest because his girlfriend suddenly expects more from him. Men want to feel like they can make choices freely. It is possible that you gave him this freedom during the dating phase. But suddenly something changes. You have been dating for some time and now you suddenly expect more from him, such as meeting your parents, celebrating birthdays or holidays together with your family, be available to you emotionally, him committing to the relationship and not going out talking to other women. Think about you when he's thinking about his future and the goals he wants to achieve. This will make him feel like he no longer can make choices freely in the way he used to. That change can make him panic. He will picture his freedom disappearing like snow before the sun and think, what will it be like in 5 years if she is already expecting so much from me now? The fear of being trapped in the relationship will freak him out and make him become distant. He will pull away and slowly lose his interest in you. So my advice is slow down. Let him find out in time how nice you are and don't try to rush things.